A trailer for Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse has leaked online and the internet is in meltdown. It is the first proper look at the finale everyone has been waiting years for. We have watched it frame by frame and today we are breaking down everything in it. There is one catch. Because this trailer leaked and it is not ours to put out, we cannot show a single second of it on screen. So instead, we are going to describe it shot by shot and dig into what it means. No footage, just the breakdown. Quick, honest ground rules. This footage was leaked, not officially released by Sony, so treat everything here as unconfirmed. Leaked cuts can be unfinished, rearranged, or changed before release. We are reading the tea leaves, not the final film. But what we can do is talk about it, describe what happens, point out who shows up, and theorize where it all goes. So if you have not seen it, consider this your footage-free tour of the leak. One fast thing. We are closing in on our first 1,000 subscribers. If you love Spider-Verse theories and breakdowns, tap subscribe. It is free and it helps a small channel more than you would think. That is the whole ask. Now, before we open the trailer, let's remember exactly where the last film left us hanging. Across the Spider-Verse ended on the cruelest cliffhanger in years. Miles, betrayed by the Spider Society and hunted across the multiverse, ends up stranded on Earth 42, a world with no Spider-Man, face to face with a darker version of himself. Meanwhile, Gwen gathers a small band of spider people to go and rescue him. So Beyond has to pay off two threads at once, Miles fighting to get home and his friends racing across worlds to reach him. Hold on to that, because the trailer plays with both. The trailer opens quiet and grounded. Warm interior light, a familiar lived-in space. The kind of everyday Brooklyn moment these films use to hook your heart before the multiverse tears it open. It is calm. It does not stay calm. Within seconds, that calm shatters into the signature Spider-Verse kaleidoscope. Color, motion, and a dozen art styles colliding at once. Right away, the trailer signals this finale is going bigger and louder than anything before it. Visually, it is staggering. Portals rip open in swirling bursts. Whole environments melt from one art style into another. There are frames that look like oil paintings, others like glitching comic panels, all cut together at a breathless pace. This is the part no description does justice, and honestly, the part that makes not showing it hurt the most. If the leak is anything to go by, Beyond is chasing the title of most visually dense animated film ever put to screen. Then, cutting through the chaos, a close-up of Miles Morales. And it lands like a gut punch. After a whole film of watching him get pushed to his limit, seeing his face again, determined and a little afraid, reminds you what all of this is about. No matter how enormous the multiverse becomes, this shot signals the finale keeps its focus where it belongs. On one kid trying to get home, and trying to save the people he loves without losing himself along the way. One of the most striking shots, a figure trapped, lit in harsh red, held behind what looks like a cell or a cage. We will not lock in our guess yet, but someone in this story is a prisoner, and the framing makes it feel like a major turning point. So who is behind those bars? It could be Miles himself, cornered on Earth 42. It could be another spider held by the Society. Whoever it is, that red-lit cage is the kind of image these films build an entire emotional low point around. The trailer is stacked with spider people. We spot the classic red and blue Spider-Man, the return of Spider-Ham cracking the tension, and quick glimpses of the wider society. This finale is clearly bringing the whole family back to the board. But remember, the Society are not simply friends anymore. Last time, they hunted Miles, so every spider on screen is a question, ally or obstacle. The trailer teases both sides of that tension and the lines look far from clear. And then there is the villain. The trailer confirms the Spot, that inky hole punch figure, is back, and he looks far more powerful. What began as a joke villain in Across is now a walking multiversal wound, and the leak leans hard into how dangerous he has become. His whole arc was a warning. Underestimate the Spot and he grows into something world-ending. If this trailer is honest, Beyond finally cashes in that threat, with the Spot as the engine dragging the multiverse to the brink. There are also darker, harder to read shots. A tall silhouette stalking a corridor. A pair of blank white eyes glowing in the black. The trailer teases a menace it deliberately keeps in shadow, and that is almost always on purpose. Our best guess? This ties back to the Prowler version of Miles, the dark mirror the last film set up. But the trailer keeps it vague enough that it could be something new entirely. That mystery is the hook they want you chewing on. The back half of the trailer is pure momentum. Spiders swinging through impossible spaces, fights punctuated with comic book impact text, crowds, chases, and set pieces that blur the line between animation and abstract art. If Across was about tension and dread, this cut of Beyond feels like release. The moment all that built-up pressure finally explodes into action. It reads like a film that has waited years to let go and is about to. And it ends the way it must. That now iconic logo assembling on screen. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. Seeing the title card attached to moving footage makes the finale feel present in a way no release date ever could. For a movie that spent years feeling like a rumor, a leaked trailer, flaws and all, is strange proof of life. It exists, it is close, and people have now watched it move. So where does the story go? Theory 1, the big one, Miles versus Miles. The heart of Beyond has to be our Miles confronting his Earth-42 counterpart, the Prowler, forced to face what he could have become in a world that broke differently. That confrontation is the emotional spine the last film set up. To escape Earth-42 and get home, Miles may have to defeat a version of himself, and prove that who you become is a choice, not a fate handed to you. Theory 2, the Callan event. The Society insisted Miles cannot save his father without dooming a universe. The whole finale is likely Miles refusing to accept that and trying to break the so-called rules of the multiverse to save the people fate says he must lose. That is the theme humming under all the spectacle. Do we accept the story we are handed or tear it up and write our own? The trailer's chaos is not only style, it is Miles refusing to let anyone, hero or villain, decide his ending for him. As for when you can watch this for real, Beyond the Spider-Verse is currently set for June of 2027, with the film deep in editing. A leak this polished suggests the finale is much further along than the long wait made it feel, which means the marketing, the official trailers, and the countdown are probably not far off. If this leak is the appetizer, the real campaign should be right around the corner. Our take? Even through a shaky, watermarked leak, Beyond looks like it is swinging for the fences. Bigger visuals, higher stakes, and an emotional core still locked on Miles. After years of delays, it looks like the ending this trilogy earned. If you have seen the leak, tell us what you spotted that we missed, and drop your own theories below. If you want the full breakdown the second the official trailer lands, subscribe and help us hit that first 1,000. We will see you in the next one.